Today is my second day off, and I have a lot of work that I need to take care of because I gotta go back to work tomorrow. So I am cooking up a motherfucking storm. I am making um, something simple tonight. It is baked salmon and baked salmon and plantains, sweet plantains. That's it. And I am also making chili, which should last us for the next 2 to 3 days. Now, I can say that, but my sons adore my cooking, and a lot of times I feel like I'm cooking a lot, and I feel like I'm making, I feel like I'm cooking a lot. And sometimes the food that I think or the meal that I think will last us 2 to 3 days really only lasts 1 or maybe 2 days. Go figure. But I have boys. Well, I have boys to men. You know what I'm saying? I have a young son and an older son who is about to make me a grandmother. I'm so ecstatic about it, and I just want to take this time for a minute to thank God, thank the universe for allowing me that title change. So I done looked up some motherfucking names in other languages because although I am very honored and so happy and appreciative of the title change from Ma to Grandma, I don't want that grandbaby calling me Grandma. Not Grandma, not Mima, not Nana, not Nemo, Mimo, Mima. I don't want none of that old school Medea, Big Mama type of shit. No, because I am not, I'm grateful to see age. But y'all know grandmothers, they ain't like the way they used to. They ain't. So I took the liberty of looking up the title of grandma in other languages, and I found a perfect name. The perfect name. It's suitable for me. It is not hard to say. So when the baby starts talking, I can tell them how to say it, and then they can address me as such. Now, let me tell y'all something. First of all, I'm well aware, at least I believe, that in order for me to build my channel, I need to always present myself a certain way. So that means that, my makeup needs to be done, my hair needs to be done, I need to give a flawless appearance in order to draw, a crowd in. But let me just tell y'all something, right? Number one, I'm thankful that I'm thankful that YouTube is such a large platform that we're able to be in charge of our own commentary and our own shit. What's the word I'm looking for? Because I'm multitasking. We whatever product that the creator is putting out. I'm grateful that the network is large, but networking itself and putting yourself out there is really very basic. They made it very simple, and I appreciate that. So I don't need a whole fucking production team, and I'm thankful for that. So with that being said, please understand that I'm still in the grind. I'm still out here grinding. This channel was created out of pain. It was created because I suffered a very traumatic, heartbreaking experience. And I chose to be one of those black women that refuse to be silenced, because I, for one, have come to discover I cannot heal any type of pain or trauma in silence. I need to talk about it, and in talking about it brings healing, not just because of the incident itself, but because it helps me communicate, and as I'm communicating, it jogs my motherfucking thought process. So my mind starts going as I'm thinking, and a lot of times I get epiphanies. A lot of times my prayers are answered that way. So let me go back to what I originally wanted to say. I'm still in the trenches, baby. You're going to get all this smoke. You're going to get this grind. You're going to get the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because this channel is about fucking healing. Any way that you can heal. So as long as you're not hurting anyone else. Where the fuck am I going? Am I going to go to shop? Right. I'm going to go to shop, right. So as long as you're not hurting anyone outside of yourself during the healing process, that's the main focus. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, but I need for you to understand that my priority is to get my message out there, and for people to have, like, I need to let you know who the fuck I really am. And what I mean by I'm still in the trenches is not only am I still healing, I'm still working, I'm still resting. I'm trying to balance out all these motherfucking energies. You hear me? All of it. I'm trying to balance out. And it's not always going to be pretty. Healing is not pretty, okay? It's just not. And yeah, so you're gonna you know, sometimes you'll see me looking phenomenal, and I'll have all of those things done, my hair and my makeup, and I'll have all of those things done. And then a lot of time, a vast majority of the time, you're not gonna see that because I'm multitasking. I'm still a mom. I still have a household to maintain, and which is what I'm doing now. So I still got to maintain my body. So I just completed a workout, which is very important in the healing process, but I'm going to get to that in a bit. I just want this to be a disclaimer, because I don't want you guys to be upset and be like, damn, she be looking like a mess. Healing is messy. Healing is messy. Now, let me get back to what I'm learning in my healing process. First of all, I've learned that just because you may be triggered by the incident or the traumatic situation, just because you may be triggered by it, doesn't mean that you're not healed. Excuse me. It means that that's your trauma response team. Let me say, or yeah, that's your trauma response team. And what's going on is, between your emotions and your ego, we've all collectively decided that the trauma that this person or people have caused us is so fucked up that it still has an effect on us, and we are triggered by things that remind us of it. It still don't mean that you're not healed. Don't mean that. I've also learned that anxiety, for one, anxiety oftentimes requires a physical response in order to get it under control. I think it's common knowledge at this point that stress is a fucking number one silent killer. With those two factors right there, I have decided, well, for myself, taking those factors into consideration, that physical training is a very, very important combination that you want to implement into your healing process. Working out, I don't give a fuck how you do it. Okay? Working out doesn't always have to be intense. If you know your motherfucking body ain't with it for the day, I don't care if it's because you're tired, you're multitasking. I don't give a damn if it's because you're physically unable. It doesn't have to be intense. You can go outside for a walk, a jog. You could do stretch exercises in the house. all the way to joining a gym, being consistent and dedicated, and giving yourself a total makeover. Which I'm going from mild to intense is basically what I'm saying. To get control of your stress, to get control of any physical or health concerns that's related to your stress. You gotta work out. And again, it does not have to be intense. Put your headphones on, baby. 70s music, 80s music, 90s music. Because see, that's me. I go from I'm 4 decades in. I go from the 70s to 2022, baby. You go outside, you get some of that fresh air. Oh, thank you, God, for that air. Breathing is important. Take deep breaths because it allows our cells, our inner flesh, our lungs to get oxygen. Because I've also learned in my research that a lot of times, just on a regular basis, we're not even fucking breathing right. Our body isn't getting the proper amount of oxygen. So what you want to do, maybe if it's for as little as a minute, you got a fucking minute to spare, is take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths and allow your body to get properly oxygen, Lord. Right? After that minute is up, you give yourself some more time. Because remember, we spent a lot of motherfucking time giving our resources to some ungrateful motherfuckers. Some ungrateful. See, because God know I'm about to go off. He know I'm about to go off. We spend a lot of our time giving our resources to some pissy ass niggas. Some raggedy, pissy niggas. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas that don't even have the wherewithal, don't even have enough self-awareness to say to themselves, even if they suffering with self-esteem issues, you know, even if they feel like they don't deserve you, whatever. But the niggas don't even have the wherewithal to say to themselves, well, she being patient with me, so I'ma chill. No. So we're constantly pouring into these motherfucking people. It could be your raggedy ass kids. It could be your pissy ass mama. Whoever the fuck is or has given you this fucking trauma that you're trying to go through right now. We have constantly over and over again made time for them. They were the exception. And we made time for them. And all I'm saying to you is, in your healing process now, you must prioritize yourself and make time for your damn self. You got to. You got to. Now, here's the irony. While motherfuckers is P-R-E-Y praying, that type of praying on your downfall, not only are they setting up their own bad karma in the motherfucking universe, but that P-R-E-Y that they out there doing to somebody else that ain't did nothing to them, that shit is going to turn around and be your motherfucking blessing. So, to me, it brings a whole new motherfucking meaning to the definition in the Bible when it say pray for your enemies. Honey, I done learned something, okay? And I'm sharing with you what I learned. My enemies absolutely do pray for me. They do. It's just, there's a boomerang effect with the word prayer. It's been recycled. They P-R-E-Y. And then God catch it and be like, oh, hold the fuck up. Not this one. He flipped that shit sprinkle a little magic on it, and turn that shit to a P-R-A-Y. And baby. Okay? Yes. Yes. So, if you go back and look at some of my old I don't need these right now. If you go back and look at some of my old videos, right, you'll see the transitioning of the pain, of the heartbreak. You'll see it. Got my money? Yep, got my money. You'll see the transitioning of the heartbreak. And the thing about that is, I have not ever gave up on myself. No matter how motherfucking down I was, I haven't given up on myself. No matter how much I had to cry it out, fight it out, work it out. How Solange said, I tried to drink it away. I had to put one in the air. No matter what it is, I ain't give up on myself. There's one thing. Thank you. One thing my mama didn't do. My mama ain't raised no punk bitch. So, with that, I'm going to cut this short. I have to cut it short. I don't want to cut it short, but I have to because I'm about to go into the supermarket and pick up a couple of things to go with my dinner. And this grocery store has terrible reception, so it's going to start going in and out the more I walk into the store. I don't want that type of beef with y'all. I don't want that type of beef. So, I will definitely put up another video a little bit later on. Excuse me. I'm distracted now. Not later on, but I'm going to put up another video, somewhere down the road. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. Consistency is very important to me. However, it's a little bit difficult with my work schedule. My job is very, very time consuming and very, very demanding. But I have to oblige because that's what's paying the bills. So bear with me when I'm trying to balance all of this shit out. But that's what life is about anyway, right? Balance. I had a great workout today. My legs is sore. I am really into strength training. I love strength training because it makes the body feel strong. And that's my goal. That's my goal. To turn all this motherfucking pain into power. So with that, I wish you healthy, happy, love, and healing. I will get back to y'all soon. I'm working on also doing some more lives with guests. I gotta figure out how to do that shit, but so far I must be doing okay because YouTube allowed me permission to implement more things on my channel. There's like some certain restrictions until you get a certain amount of watch hours, until you get a certain amount of subscribers. There's some restrictions, so I'm working on all of it. But anytime that you give me, I appreciate it because we are so busy trying to make all this shit work. And it's not easy. So anytime that you give me, I appreciate it. Have a safe and blessed, wonderful day, week, and weekend. And I wish you much love and prosperity in your whole complete healing.